With the holiday season being right around the corner, I thought, man, apple cider sounds so good. But in the store, it's $7.99 a gallon. We can do better than that. Let's make some homemade today. All this recipe calls for is 5 apples that I've covered with water, a quarter of a cup of sugar plus 2 tablespoons, a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, and a teaspoon and a half of allspice. And now we're going to let this boil for an hour. If you have a lot of people that like apple cider, you may want to double this recipe. And as an added benefit, your home is going to smell wonderful. Once you have boiled the mixture for 1 hour, we're going to turn down the burner and let it simmer for 2 more hours. This is a recipe that you can put into containers, let it cool, and freeze for up to a year. You can also can it if you know how, or you can keep it in your refrigerator for up to a week. So this is what our apple cider looks like. We're going to take out the apples and let them cool a bit, squeeze what remaining juice we can into the cider, and then we are going to lightly peel the apples once they've cooled a bit, take off all of the fruit, mash it, and make it into a little bit of applesauce so that we don't waste any of this delicious food. These apples are just literally falling apart. So I'm going to smash something into the top of this and get as much juice as I can out, and then salvage that little bit for applesauce. Those peels just literally slid right off with the tongs. And some people might mash this up or blend this up and put it in their applesauce. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, but I guess that would be your choice. This is all that's left of those 5 apples. It was the easiest thing I've ever done, just picking out the cores and a few seeds. And I have enough for a couple of really nice servings for supper, maybe even 4. And then I have the apple cider, which I'm going to try a little bit of that. So I went ahead and strained out the rest of the apple cider just to make sure that I got any of the pulp out of there. So there's our homemade applesauce, our homemade apple cider, and I'm going to give it a taste. That's really good. That is really, really good. So I encourage you to try making some of these things at home. They're really not that hard.